I'll get it this time. I've never been any good at this. But that's okay. I can do this. I just need to get it this one time. Yes, finally. A bit more warmth in the room will do you well. Right, Nico? I thought so. Here, let me light that candle as well. A little more light over by the bed will be nice. It's a little darker in this part of the manor. So, how are you feeling this morning? That's amazing to hear. You were in really bad shape when you came in. Maybe the worst I've seen anyone who has come through. But you've been a strong girl. And so good for me when I've been treating you. I'm proud of you. It's for how well you're taking all of this. It's so new. So different. I know what it was like when I first came here. I was just a lost puppy boy, trying to make sense of the world and everything around me here. But you're doing amazingly. I wish I was half as strong as you. Now, let's keep treating your wounds. They'll be better in no time at this rate. And the quality of the product here certainly helps too. And, hey, while I'm treating them, I don't mind answering a few questions you may have. But before I treat the wounds, is it okay for me to pull these blankets back so I can see them? No. Permission, consent, awareness. No matter how many times we do something or we have done something, I will always ask. It's my biggest rule. Thank you for understanding. And thank you for your permission and consent. Oh, wow. They've improved so much since you got here a week ago. I have one strong girl in my hands. Such a good healer. I didn't mention it before, but the fullness in your face, in comparison to when you got here, well, you looked hollow, void of life. But now there is colour and passion back in those cute cheeks of yours. And your eyes. I can see the hope that's back in them. Maybe I'm being a little overdramatic. I'm just trying to raise your spirits, Nico. You're doing amazingly, and I want to make sure that you know it, and it makes me really happy. And hey, it never hurts to be friendly. Okay, let me get the ointment and we can begin. Oh, the smell is so nice. Yeah, it's different from the last few. as it's a finishing ointment. That's the name of it. You're almost all healed, after all. Yes, that means I won't be caring for you like this anymore. But, well, I'm always happy to give you attention. Of course. I'm responsible for you. I'm the reason you were brought here. It'd be rude if I didn't treat my good girl. Oh, you want to smell the ointment? Such a silly girl, always desperate to inspect my little things. Well, I did say it smelled good, and I had quite the reaction to it. Of course. Here, take a small sniff of it. It's nice, isn't it? You're not sure what it smells like? Well, I can kind of make sense of it. It's like a dull vanilla mixed with caramelized something. Sorry, I'm not really good with food or describing smells and scents. That's Miss Bovey's department. Master is also really good with that type of thing. I don't know where he got it from, but Miss Bovey cooks for us all, so she naturally has a lot of experience with it. My only talent with food is eating it. Now, hey, that's enough sniffing. Who knows what effect that might have? We actually have a need for it. You didn't flinch this time. Good girl. No, it's not cold like before. I put it near the stove in the kitchen right before bringing it over. I wanted it to be nice and warm for you. It's no problem, Nico. Caring for you will never be a problem. No matter what it is. Now, I know cat girls like you are curious little things. You're in better health now, so your curious mind has likely been wandering in your downtime. You have a lot of questions, don't you? I knew it! Well, lay them on me. What is this place? Well, I'm sure you've heard us refer to this building as the Manor. There is most likely a fancy name for the place buried and lost to time, but for the past 150 years, it has been simply known as the Manor. Oh, you mean what happens here? Silly me. I understand now. Well, the manor serves a lot of different purposes. The most notable of them to the outside world is escort services. It's nothing to be shunned or feel negatively about, though. It's quite nice being able to provide the service. In fact, the manor holds the highest prestige in our land. The richest, most powerful clients come to taste and try the rarest flavors of species from across all lands. While the objectification is distasteful, to say the least, it's the tagline that sells. And unfortunately, We need that money to provide for people like yourself. And me. Yes. The people working here, including myself, were in the same situation as you once. However, in rare cases, some hybrid folk come to us and ask for a place to stay in return for work. Almost all of the pets here aren't trained or educated before arriving. We are all diamonds in the rough, saved from poverty or similar unfortunate situations. Here, we are given the appropriate resources to begin our life anew. Education and training in a field that they'd like to look into further. Oh, no. No one is forced to work here. There isn't a repayment system for what we provide. Post-education, we are given the opportunity to work in various fields. Clients typically control or own a lot of them, but we are free to go out into the world on our own. The program to save people is a form of advertising, and it also helps get tax cuts. But really, it was a system Master put in place to help people. He just had to use the excuse of advertising to convince the people with the money. Did I want to stay? Yes, absolutely. I chose to stay here of my own will. Not that I couldn't have left if I wanted. I owe Master my life, and I wanted to repay him by being the best support I can. And now, I run most of the manor for him. I'm basically his second-hand puppy, I guess. Thank you. Yes, it can be hard, but the rewards I get, it's all so worth it in the end. Shh. No more questions at the moment, my curious kitty. I need to bandage these and I need my focus. I've been letting it dry just the right amount of time. Yes. I struggle thinking and talking. Hey, I know it's weird that I can manage a place like this, but can't think and talk at the same time. Okay, mess. That's enough teasing out of you. If you have enough energy to tease, then you have enough energy to eat. No, I won't be going anywhere. I'd say you should remember, but you have been in and out of it the last few days. Ms. Bovey will bring some wonderful food up for the both of us. Yes, I have been eating with you for the past week. Normally I'd eat with Master, but I thought you'd be lonely. Being alone in a new place, somewhere you're unfamiliar with, it's scary. I wouldn't want that for anyone. That's sweet of you. But there's no need to thank me. I'm just looking out for you. Plus, I get to stare at your cute little cat ears while I eat. They twitch every time I bite down. It was very adorable. Hello, Miss Bovey. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, yes, just on the table over there. Thank you. Oh, and it smells amazing. Thank you, miss. You're incredible, beautiful, and I love you. Oh, I know she would have been blushing after that. She's so easy to tease. Hmm? Did I mean it? Oh, well, yeah. She's one of the older workers here. Not by much, though. I think she is 42? Don't tell her that, though. Just say she is gorgeous and doesn't look a day past 30. Which, honestly, is true. Why? My poor, silly girl. Don't you know that's what she'd like to hear? Don't go too young, though. It gets gross at a certain point. Anyway, do what I said, and you'll get extra food when it's being served. But seriously, she's very important to me. The first to comfort me and care for me when I arrived. And then Master took over once he was able to take care of me. So I return the favour when I can. And I treat her and Master with as much love and respect as possible. She's like a mother to me. Kind of, but not quite. Some things aren't quite meant for mother-son bonds. Here, eat up. We don't want it going cold. You wouldn't be too familiar with this. I believe we are having eye fillet steak with a creamy mushroom sauce and some assortment of vegetables. It's all going to taste wonderful and be amazing for your health. Yeah, it was my choice. It's one of my favorites. No, shush. No more questions till we're done eating. Good girl. That was... oh, so good. Did you like it, Nico? That's amazing to hear. Oh, you even licked the plate clean. You were hungry, girl. Yes, you were. Don't worry, Nico. I'll be sure you never go hungry again. I understand if this is hard to adjust to. It's such a large change from rotten bread, food from trash cans, not having anyone look out for you. It's overwhelming, isn't it? The smell, the taste, the whole feeling. It's almost a new world. It takes a while to adjust to. But I promise, once you do, You will be so addicted to the food here. Oh, getting comfy, are we? A nice full belly will do that. May I join you? On the bed, that is. It's large enough for the two of us. Which, I mean, isn't saying much. We're both pretty small, after all. I can? Yay! Laying down really does let it just go smoother. We have some time till this food settles. Do you have any more questions burning in your mind? Oh, how does the manor afford all this? It's money from clients that allows us to pay for all this. And sponsors who find us to be a good investment for their companies or brands or anything like that. Me and Master have talked about it in the past, and we really do want to bring as many hybrid folk here as possible. The only reason we don't allow all unfortunate critters to live here and be given another chance is that this is, at the end of the day, still a business. We are limited by money and resources. A lot of the more... I shouldn't say this, but the more vile sponsors and clients would say that we shouldn't take in ugly and unattractive pets since they aren't appealing. I hate that people are so reductive and apply societal norms of beauty to hybrids in such tragic situations. To think that you or I could have been left to the elements because we just weren't cute enough. But I have to work within these boundaries to do as much good as I can with what I can. Because of the freedom I have and the chance I was given, I have had the ability to meet you, to help you. Start my own place. Oh, kitty, you're a silly girl. I wish I had the funds to do that. But, well, we're in the most expensive city in the land. It's a little out of our budget. One last question. Okay, shoot. How many hybrids have come and gone? Oh, almost all of them. I think I've probably seen about 50 come and go. At the moment, there are only 3 permanent hybrids, and you've probably heard me refer to them as pets. The clients like to reduce us to that. Again, it's just something we have no choice in. I prefer to call us residents. I tried calling us family once, but, well, considering what we do and sometimes we have to work together, it's... So, the people here, you have Miss Bovey, which you just met before. myself and Sally. Sally is amazing. She's a feisty salamander girl, spunky and fun in every way. She's actually not here at the moment. She's working with a lord from another city, so she isn't going to be back for a month or so. Yeah. That's how popular she is. Oh, yeah, the residents here receive a custom-built personal room and workspace. The workspace is because we've all worked as, or still work as escorts. Some of us doing it as a bit of cheeky fun on the side. But we are allowed to use it for our own fun off the clock as well. Yes. The personal rooms are just as bad as you can imagine. It seems almost insulting the way they are themed. For example, I have a puppy playground. It has dog toys, collars, leashes, and all kinds of things. There is even a grooming station to give me haircuts and stuff for the very, very few clients who are into that. Has anyone given me a messed up haircut? Oh, yeah. They have no idea what they're doing. They think they're artists and professionals, but I just end up looking like a clown. It's not really too much of a problem. The mages here can fix that in no time at all. 1 or 2 spells and boom, I've got all my hair back. I actually have way too much hair when they do it every time, so I have to get groomed by a professional. Yes, Miss Bovey has a distasteful cowpen. It's a farm theme with a milking station and all that. It's not the nicest thing. She doesn't use it anymore. She prefers manual treatment. Sally. Oh, she has the coolest one. I don't even know how people use it. It has an underwater portion, a thermal vent part. Oh, it's so cool. I think she bribed the builders because hers isn't derogatory at all. The mages went off the wall with that. I think you even have to take a potion before you go in there. But she is the best at what she does, so the clients don't mind paying. Whew. Is that the last question? For now. Okay. If he kept going, he'd burn me down to cinders. We should give your brain a rest. A cute cat girl like you shouldn't have to overthink and work it too hard. You deserve to sleep all day, get pets, and play all night. Not like that. Sorry, I was playing off the cat thing, and it's okay. Are you sure? Okay. If I may, Nico, do you think you'll stay here? you aren't too sure. I understand. It's a large call to make. You don't mind the idea of staying and working with me. We could work together and that would mean we would... This might be a little important. Especially if you'd like to work here. Specifically, work with me. Do you have any experience? Yes, that type of experience. No? Would you like me to give you a taste of what would come? If you stay, of course. Sorry if that's inappropriate. Huh? You would? Thank you. How about tonight? Would you be okay with trying something then? Okay. I promise I'll come back later tonight, and we can make good on that. Okay? Great. I'll clean this area up. You get some rest. Got it? Good. And to know I'm serious about this promise, I'll seal it. With this. That was your first, right? Remember, just a taste of things to come. Now get some sleep. I don't want to be treating a sleepy kitty tonight. And if I have to, I am only giving you head pats. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, whatever you say. Rest well, Miss Neko. I'll be back later.